We're going to get started with one table 6 max 20 NL and build from there. On 3 winning lists for 50 NL, looks like there are some 10 NL that we can get on. They're not great. Yeah, this isn't that great, but I want some games going, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's see if we can straighten this out. Whoops. Dang it. Phone seat. Okay, let's get the 20 and L set and we'll be all set. So that goes about there. And that about there. Maybe a little further. There we go. We got this and this. Make that smaller. Get this into the right spot. Okay. Those tables came up pretty quick, so that's nice. Starting the day at 1782-ish. Played a little bit offline yesterday, got set over set twice. Nothing really special, but, you know, didn't play that much. But, yeah. So this is where we're at. So we've got one more 10 NL 9 max. There's 2 more 6 max 20 NL and 3 50 NLs, and we're going to try to get on as many as is useful. So put this over here for now. And let's move that up a little. And that looks good right about there. All right. First hand, ace-6. First hand we're legitimately playing. I guess we can make this a little smaller. I did see the hand with Garrett and that chick yesterday. Hard to say if there was actual cheating. I only saw Joe Ingram's like review of the thing. It's super sus, but then again, there's a great meme that goes around about maybe we could put up another 20 now. Let's just look. That's not bad. So I think I'm gonna play this 20 NL here. This is another 10. I thought that was a 50. There we go. That is not a 50 by a long shot. Yeah, so I saw the hand. I saw Joe Ingram review it. I'd have to see the raw footage really to really feel good about making a call. My thing is, why the fuck do y'all care? Like, that I don't understand. Like, these are people who have more money than 90% of us will ever have. And very few of them are, you know, the kind of player that any of us would want to be. I think Garrett's one of the few. That's a little loud. Turn the music down a little bit because I guess I'm kind of speaking low. Check, check, check. Check here. What is going on with my browser? What the fuck? Okay. Weird. My Microsoft Edge just went down. in the playback. Oh, I see why. Never mind. I wasn't connected to the right thing. Let's see if I can bring it back up now. Let's see. Go fold, fold, fold. Sure, we'll play for 10. Remove me from that list. Go to the chat here. Alright, looks good. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw it, and it definitely could have been a, you know, bad play at the right time by the chick, but her actions seem super sus. Like, but the fact that she's accusing Garrett of threatening her and all like that, like, you see when the hand goes down, his eyes bug out of his head and start darting all around the fucking table. He's like, who else is in on this? Who else is in on this? You know, I mean, it's like, it's so obvious that he feels like he got cheated somehow. And, you know, I mean, he's no fool. He's been playing in the biggest games in the world. I believe he was there for some of the Mike Postle stuff. And, you know, he was one of the first ones. I do remember him saying, you know, this is impossible. This is not humanly possible. And it wasn't. So I kind of defer to Garrett. This chick's been playing for a really long time. She would have to be very new to make such a, what people are calling advanced play. I mean, that's not Doug Polk folding the second straight versus the nut straight versus Phil Hellmuth. I mean, it's like she lost her mind or something, and it's not one of those things of, you know, it's not one of those things of, you know, a moment of genius or whatever. What the fuck? Oh, the meme that goes around is, it's a bell curve, and it says he bet 2/3 pot. I'll bet he doesn't have it, and there's like a dumb guy on one end of the bell curve, and then in the middle, it's on the first side, it's, you know, really dumb new players, and it says he bet 2/3 pot. Second pair is probably good, and then on the top of the bell, it's the crying emoji, and it says he bet 2/3 pot. Second pair can't be good, and then on the other side of the thing, it's got like a Jedi, and it says he bet 2/3 pot. I'll bet I'm good. You know, it's like, you know, not bad, but less experienced players can make the wrong play at the right time and have it work out perfectly for them. I just don't think her terminology was not right. She was calling Jack High a bluff catcher, and it's just not. I mean, if she had Jack 3, that would have been possible, but why even play the hand in the first place? Like, the tempo of it, the everything was just wrong. So she was either decidedly wrong, or made one of the greatest plays I've ever seen in history versus one of the top cash game players in the world. Kind of not buying it. It's a nice steal there. This is kind of whatever. I think I can still be good a fair amount of the time. This can just be the random ace of hearts. It can be a 5. Problem is it can also be a deuce. I don't think I want to call 2 bets. I'm going to fold. When he bets once, it's fine, but I don't think I'm going to call turn and river. Get 3 bet. Minimum. Check. We'll just bet this one like we got it. Half pot bet usually doesn't follow that unless we see improvement. He could have jacks, he could have 10s for sure, and that's playable, but I think I'm going to let this one go and learn a little bit more about my opponent here. I'll get a better chance at him, I'm sure. 6 or a 9 here. 10 might be good. I mean, I don't like the bet on the river, but what the fuck is he betting? Blocker? Be a different story if she had ace high. You know, if she was in there with like an ace, you know, an ace jack even, you know, or something like that, because then you have a bluff catcher. You know, you have, you know, you do have straight card removal, which sucks, but you could end up, you know, bluff catching with an ace high. Jack high bluff catching is just, it's just not a thing. I mean, it's just not. There's a great one from a couple years ago on High Stakes Poker where when Tom Dwan was like at the height of his powers and all that, and he's sitting there and he's in a hand versus some. It wasn't a pro. I believe it was one of the rich people that they brought in, and the guy's playing ABC like straight up and down, and Tom has Jack high, and he's sitting there contemplating the call, and he actually says to the guy, he's like, I think I might actually call you here with Jack high, and the guy kind of just goes like this, and I believe Tom made the call. Either way, Tom saw the hand. Either he folded it and showed it, and then the guy showed him the absolute nuts just to laugh at him, or he called it and and Tom turned his hand over first, and the guy just turned over the pure nuts. And it was just such an obvious thing, and it was an unbelievable brain fart. That hand came back to me because it was Jack high as well. That hand came back to me last night while I was watching that, because it's like, that was a brain fart in the other direction that people are more familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like, you make a mistake, you know, and it's just absolutely wrong. Oh, this is an amazing run out. He's always going to have queens here or flushes that backdoored. Yeah. That's why I'm betting the turn. That's amazing. I mean, he's showing me the flush. Why? I know you have the flush. A good percentage of the time, especially when he snap calls, he has the flush. Look at that 8 on the river. He just didn't have anything to call me. Where's my 50 NLs, man? Oh wow, there's a long list. And as I say that, one of them comes up. Well, looks like the table might be glitched. No, I got the seat. Nice. Move this off to the side and put the 15L in the top right. Gonna make that the biggest table. Biggest buy-in. Hey, thanks, McLovin. Much appreciated.
Is that McLovin?
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the day, McLovin, Jess McLovin?
From back in the day, yeah. This is kind of weird. I think I'm barreling into semi-strength, but yeah, there's a lot of draws there. Here, we'll show you something new we got here, McLovin. How about this? Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Appreciate the good lucks. Oh, I didn't ever change the stream title. So I get 3-bet here. I am just going to call this one. Could definitely 4-bet, but I think a lot of times we're going to end up running down the best hand if we just take our time. That's one where we're going to get a lot of calls. I'll check this one. I got to change the stream title. What was it? 1782 something. I forget. That's kind of weird. We have 2 pair? Yeah. I kind of needed to just see that one because of the way I played it. No? No. There we go. I lost my thread here. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to be talking about that hand all day today. It's crazy. Somebody messaged me on Twitch, and I actually saw the message on my phone. You know, they sent me a whisper about, holy shit, are you watching this? And then sent me the fucking link. And Joe Ingram was just tearing it down, emergency stream. Well, this player's super short, so we may just get it in here. There's really not much I can do when he's only got a half stack, but we absolutely don't want to just take the flop here. I'd rather take it down. That's a nice one. You know, pick up 17 blinds for very little risk. Nice to have another good hand right after it. Oh, well, tight table. It's my third or fourth ace-6 suited, I think, today. It's at least the third. That's not bad. I'm just going to lead at it. This was only a min-raise pre-flop, so we never know really what player's intent is. I'm going to go ahead and keep betting for value until I see something really scary. Let's go ahead and check this one. We're going to end up with some overbluffs when we check the flop here. Okay. Not really a bluffy kind of guy. Short stack, we can check back, fearing that he's got a flush draw he's not going to give up. Can absolutely have king queen though. I think we can give that up pretty easy. There's also queen 10, king 10. Probably a hand with a king, so probably like the suited king. But you could just have any kind of two-pair combo. I kind of wanted to bet again, but he's so short that I don't want to get put in a position where I have to jam when it's not very effective. player may be playing an awful lot of hands. I don't know if he's running good yet or if he's just playing too many hands. Don't really love that card. Makes a lot of two pairs and straights. Really? I feel like this is one I might need to see. Nah, it's close. But I don't know if I need to learn that much about this player to stack him, so... You bet super small on the turn. Big bet on the river. Some players will even do that with just ace-king there. Just because they know it's a trap. They showed another hand of hers from a couple weeks ago where it really showed her inexperience. She had ace-queen, and she had opened, and somebody had 3-bet, and it was cold called by that billionaire guy who plays the old man. And then she decided to 4-bet it pre-flop, which was good because she was up against a pair and ace-8. And, you know, the guy calls, and then, what the fuck are you doing, Spec? Okay. And the flop comes down queen high, and she, like, checks to him, and he bets, and then she checks to him, and he bets, like, small again, and he's just got ace-8. She's got ace-queen. She's, like, hit her best flop, but for some reason, she's sitting there, like, really doing this acting job, like she's truly scared. Now, here's the thing. Even if you were scared, the bets that he was making, he's betting $6 grand into 40,000. The bets that he's making aren't something that are ever going to make you fold top pair. So unless she was really trying to induce some major river action, look at this. Unless she was really trying to induce some major river action by checking and then calling and getting 3-barreled at, there's no point to it. But here's the thing. When the hand was over, the guy hit an 8 on the river, so he just checks the river. After she checks, he checks back. And she, like, slowly turns her hand over, like, is this good? Like, she should be just flipping it over, like, nah, this is good. You know, like, she should know that. I mean, anybody who's played more than probably a year, I think, would sit there and have that reaction. And, you know, she's a competent player. She's been playing for over a decade, and, you know, she's fucking rich on top of it. So what the fuck is she... That's the thing. I mean, like, even the guys who are there purely for competition, like Bill Perkins and, you know, the old guy from yesterday, the billionaire from that other story I was talking about, even those people, it's like, yeah, they really want to win, and they really take the decision seriously and all like that. But then, after the action's over, you see it kind of break on their face, and they're like, oh, yeah, or you know, I fucked that up, or, oh, yeah, I got it, you know, whatever. Like, it's not, they're not sitting there. She was sweating the money. It's like she was sweating the fucking cash in a scenario where she's got literal millions. So that hand made even less fucking sense. So to me, it just speaks to the fact of her being a shittier player than she's, you know, being represented as. But maybe she's more of a tournament player. I don't know. But she's just, maybe she's playing way out of her league. But at the same time, it just seems kind of ridiculous. I'm just always going to raise here. It sucks when Stone Monkey just jams, because I can't fold based on his stack, but he's going to jam a lot of hands that are going to have me crushed. 10s plus, every ace, king, ace, queen. He should just be jamming. And this is the proper raise because I'm out of position. I'll take it. It's fine. There's some argument for just limping there and trying to flop a 9, but in all honesty, on the 50 and L, I think 9s is the minimum I'm going to do that with. I think if I have 8s, I think if I have 7s or below, I'm just going to take the flop and try to hit. But with 9s, if we get a limp caller behind and hit a 9 and get all the money in, most likely we're set over setting somebody. Somebody has, like, you know, a pair sixes and lower. So it's kind of a good situation to be the aggressor in, because then when the 9 comes off, you can just lead it, and if you even get called, you can check the turn, and they'll bet at you and bomb river, and you'll just get the whole stack set over set. Okay. Weird. I'm gonna call this one. I don't know if he's goading or if this is his... Yeah. See, I was gonna do this, but I don't know out of first after I just raised a huge limp that he had. I don't know. Yeah, I think he might have something good. He might also just be tired of folding. Like, he could absolutely have Queens Plus here. It's taking a long time. He might have nothing. He might have like a suited ace 3 or something. Me and Spectrofax, blind versus blind. Look at this jack on the fucking turn. He might have a fucking overpair, but I think it's only 10s that, or 5s that actually are here. I don't even know if 10s are going to be able to take this much of a pause. See, and now he's leading. Yeah, this to me looks like an overpair, kind of. It's either an overpair or like a set of 10s. Because he's not supposed to have a jack, and plus I had one. He could have a suited ace of clubs. I think we can call that pretty easily. Ace sucks. Kings and ace 10. Funny. Yeah, that's what it was. Is he had a shit little suited hand and made a pair. He got to the showdown. But I feel like he would have paid it off. I'll study that hand later. He really got the showdown there. I mean, he definitely had me doubting my initial read, which was he was wanting to flop. Not necessarily strong. Really? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this fucking table, but we're not going to play short-handed here on a glitch table. A lot of limping going on. Catch a 4. Alright, we got a 50-0. I'm gonna ditch one of these. Wow, really? Aces. First aces of the day. Yeah, we're done with this table. I'm gonna move this one down here. Min raise. No min raise. How am I getting called? Cold called a bunch of ways. Okay. Sometimes we run into it behind, but yeah. Hold. There's a lot of outs. I was really just more afraid about running into a big hand behind. You know, it's a four-way pot. Somebody could definitely have flopped a set on me. On that flop, for sure. But we got the nice run out. Favorable. Check, check, check. What happened here? Did I win that one? Oh, I didn't see it. Check, check. Yeah, I did win that one. Yeah, this guy just decided to bluff at me for no reason. I raised pre-flop and then checked flop. He bet flop and turn. I don't feel like I've hit a straight in like 3 days. How does that look? That's all right. Different scenario with the pocket fives here. So we have to be very careful. How do I like this 50 and 0? It's fine. But I think the ones I'm on are okay. I don't really need to change anything. I'm going to go ahead and raise. These are two weird players to be in the same pot with. One takes forever to fold, and the other one just snap folds after the donk bet. I mean, I know it's just a minimum bet, but it's like, what are we doing? Like, you don't even want to see the turn? I'm gonna put this like that. Oh, that's the problem. It's too big. Pair, not great. Just gonna go ahead and bet like I got it. Hey, a little bit bigger bet. Trying to make it look like we're trying to discourage him from drawing to the hand that we have. It's a nice one. Little subtle things in the bet sizing there. I mean, he's a short stack, so if he jammed, obviously he has no recourse, but we're just going to call it off, or we have no recourse. But at the same time, what is going on with these fucking 6-max? They're just dying left and right. Another one. This one's fucking... Everybody's taking up seats and nobody's playing. I'm just gonna try to fill in... I just don't want to play three-handed. These tables are not picking up. Maybe that's a little quiet. It's the bottom of my end of the gun range. Bless you. Bless you. Pretty good. Goddamn king, motherfucker. Is there a worse card in the deck than the King of Diamonds? He's just gonna have Ace King with the Ace Diamonds so often. He's just gonna pound this. This is ridiculous. If he had moved faster, I would have considered this. God, it sucks. I was gonna check raise the flop too, but he's one of those guys you just kind of want to let him bang on it. So if the turn came off safe, I would have check raised that. But plus it's top pair. We don't want to play too big a pot. It's different. It's a different story if we get him to bluff at us 3 times, or we get all the money in on the flop, and he just shows me fucking whatever. Turn could be an ace. Some good tables on the side. Can we get another 6 max? Oh well, we'll put this down here for now. So 10-0. Again, why does the 6 max keep dying? This guy's on like 3 tables and he's sitting out on all of them. He hasn't played a fucking hand yet. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm just gonna bet. Damn. Bad table. I think we can call one here with the full pot bet. Check the turn here. Or check the flop. Yeah. This is one of those ones where you want to put the guy in, but there's a lot of combinations that beat me, like 10-9 because this guy's an idiot. It's hilarious. Lost the minimum. The fuck is that? Ace 8? Wow. And he got called by King 8. That's hilarious. We would have chopped it. I mean, King 8 is just not enough. I mean, you know the guy's tilted, but... What the fuck? Check. Bet half pot. Hey, thanks to boss. That's not a great card. Wow. Ace 10, I don't know why. Pair and a flustru. Missed it all. Four is good. That's a shocker. That's a nice fat pot. What the fuck did you have? Oh, draw. Good check. Deuce. Wow, he flopped it and bet it. But I got a full house, so whatever. Did not think he would bet it that strong. You fooled me, sir. You did everything right except win the hand. I mean, he just bombed it. Bombed it right off the bat. Which isn't the worst technique. I mean, obviously. I guess we're getting off this table. There are plenty more 9 max we can replace with. I mean, this table is so good, but so we have to play so tight down here on this 6 max in the middle. I guess it's left for you guys. It's middle for me. All right. Ooh, that's what I like. This player. Too much caffeine. Just a little headache going. Ba, 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 ba. Six would be nice. I do expect NBC to 3-bet quite a bit. Although with this call, I'm not sure. Yeah. Because the button call is kind of brutal because this guy's so short. That's a 6. Alright. Job is to get all the money in. Just going to call. Hopefully short stack wants to reopen the betting. Player calls, or player checks. I think we try to go for, if he's got a pair. Nah, he's got nothing. That sucks. I hate when they c-bet like that and fuck up the action. Sergeant. Oh, I accidentally called and I hit top pair on the turn on this other table. And he, of course, bluffed at me for no reason. This is hilarious. This is why you play against players like this. Like, this is a total misclick that I called on the turn here, or that I called on the flop. I actually misclicked this for this call. The jack hits the turn, and then I bet, and then he led the river. He raised out of first, mind you. How does he ever have a 4? You know what I'm saying? What full houses does he have? So, we just take it. And we're going to get off this table, Big Bend. And it looks like we can pull in one of these. Looks good, looks good. Sitting at 1786, so a little bit better than even after the first hour. No real big hands, no real small hands, just kind of holding pattern. I basically had that. Flopped that one set and rivered the full house on the guy with the flush. But that was for like 10 bucks. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Just kind of little steals and value bets. Do we want another 50 and L? Kind of depends on how it is. It's kind of good. I made 2 pair here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull one of these off, put the 6 max over here, and do another 50 and L. Just because I want to. And we're gonna 3-bet. Call this a 2 pair. Oh, that 5 on the river is brutal. I just lost to all queens. So, yeah, I can't. I could have jammed the turn, but what's the point in that? I'm just going to lose any bluffing hand. Okay, so we got 3 50 and L's now on the right hand side, and we got a 10 and L up here and 2 20 and L 6 max going straight up right here, and then two 10 and L 9 max on this side behind my head and just below it. Love playing those slots, boss. That's a fun little thing. You guys should check out the commands for stream elements. If you hit exclamation point commands, you're going to get two answers to that, one from Nightbot and one from Stream Elements. The Stream Elements one has a whole bunch of new commands and fun stuff you can do with your points, and it might be worth looking at just to be able to do fun stuff. I think it's got, you know, roulette, and it's got a magic 8-ball, and alright, I think I want to call this one. Ooh, baby, gut shot straight flush. We might have to gamble here. So versus the overpair, we have 12 outs twice, and probably getting overcalled by top pairs over here if the first player folds. So I like this check jam for sure. We might get called twice. No, just top pair. Look at this garbage. Look at this fucking absolute garbage. Queen Jack, he 3-bet it and then just went apeshit with top pair. That is really awful. This is why I said this table was so good. I mean, that's ridiculous. I would jam, in that scenario, I would jam any value hand as well. God, that's frustrating. And the fact that he 3-bet the Queen Jack in the first place is Queen Jack offsuit. It's just fucking ridiculous. I don't think there's a bluff here. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think he's going to fold any pair. He's just not going to fold any pair. There should be a bluff. If the ace hadn't paired on the river, I could have done it. That is annoying. I'll lead the turn. Honestly, just for protection. And if we get called, we can check call river. There's going to be a lot of busted flush draws, but there's not going to be a lot of kings in that scenario. I'll pull this up a little bit so we can see a little bit more. That's why this table's good, is because this player's fucking sitting there giving money away. I mean, he doubled everybody but me. I'm the only one he could beat. Like, this is one I might want to get deep on and stay. Like, double up and stay here. Because this guy's so volatile. Whatever, you're too short, dude. Ow. Why did this 15L die? That sucks. You see what I'm saying here? Check out this fucking hand. Player raises, gets 3-bet, calls. 6 on the flop. Guy goes all in, dude calls with 5-6. The fuck is that? That's beyond hilarious. Might be able to call river here. Ah, you don't bluff? Pocket fours? Yeah, I guess you don't bluff that. Did he actually make a king? Yeah, he did. Shit. That's why he stopped bluffing. I mean, the king's good for me too, but... this table back in. Just hope my bad luck streak doesn't continue on Bovada. Try the magic 8 ball. Exclamation point 8 ball. The number 8. B-A-L-L. Actually, I'll do it. I love this little stretch. Got another 10-0.
I have to say, I've been quite enjoying rolling joints.
Okay.
I rolled another one. I'm gonna broke it in half, and now I've had 2. So it's cool. No, it's not cool, but I mean, you know what I mean? I'm enjoying it.
You heard it here first, kids. Doing drugs is cool.
Yeah. No. That's not true. This isn't a drug. It's a plant. It's an herb. It's an herbal remedy.
So's the coca leaf.
Well, true.
So are opioids.
Do people smoke coca leaves?
Yeah.
It's the same effect as cocaine?
No, I mean, it's obviously not as strong, but the Mayans used to fucking harvest that shit, and it was part of their rituals.
I would like to smoke a coca leaf. I just want to see if it tastes like dark chocolate. Bitter chocolate, you know?
I don't know about that. They used to make these... The Cuban guys had them in Florida, too. They would make these packs. They kind of remind you of, like, snus or something like that. And they were just like these balled up things of leaves with salt in them, I think, to help you salivate, and you would just chew on them. And these guys would do that and work all day. It was basically just processing cocaine in your mouth.
That's funny.
10 on the turn's nice. Get 3-bet by a player sitting on his first hand. Let's jam. Hey, he folded. Ace is okay. I guess we just check this one and try to get bluffed at, right? I mean, he can definitely still have an ace, but it's kind of hard. Do I want this table? Kind of do. Wow, that's kind of really good. So I'm going to ditch this 10-0 and replace with the 50-0. Haven't played enough to see if I'm up so far. The regular tables are pretty slow, though. Time bank is pretty long. I'm sure over time it's profitable. Yeah, I do remember that, because the thing you got to remember about Bovada, at least that I always felt, was that a lot more people were playing it on their phone than any other place. So with shitty internet connections and you know, people kind of not paying attention or playing while they're walking around, or I knew guys that played while they drove. Um, you know, I think you got to take all that into account. Do we want to go again with this guy? Look at this. I pick up the gut shot. He might still pay it. Yeah, he's still gonna pay it. This is why I stayed on this table. Like, and that's the thing. In that scenario, when he doesn't have top pair, he's not gonna get the money in. We're gonna win the pot, but it's more profitable just to call down his bullshit when I pick up the extra outs. So, nice. Gut shot. Guess we'll play one of these.
Pay that man his money.
Sitting at 18-16, so we're a bit ahead. He's losing his mind. Nines is a good call off. A lot of people wouldn't make that call. That's a great call off with the nines. I mean, I was really hoping he'd lose, but goddamn, my ace-10 would have crushed it. I guess we just call here. That Heart River is kind of an issue. Yeah. I mean, if it checks to me, we can definitely value bet. Yeah. Oh, I moved the table. Well, he's reloaded. I'm just going to call this one. This guy, Young Jay, kind of does weird things, so... Deuce is nice. King sucks. God damn it. I wish I had my notes on him. I made notes on him, they got cleared. I probably should have called that. Hit a 7 or a 3, please. Flush on the riv. Why are you checking? That's one where he should absolutely be betting, believe it or not. Because somebody would have raised a good diamond. So it's like, unless I have like the queen or jack, I think you can bet. I honestly do, because it's a flush on board. The 10's not bad. Nobody's got the ace, obviously. Nobody's got the king, obviously. So I'm pretty sure you can bet and get called by a lot of chops. Oh, this table's dead. Alright. The sucker left. Alright. When the fish leaves, we're done. Ooh, look at that 3. I guess we just call. It's kind of weird. Did have a king. Nice 3-bet. Do I need to protect? I don't think so. This is on the edge for me. I just feel like sometimes he actually has a set here because of the way he bet it. He doesn't raise me with 2 pairs, so it's a straight or better. I just think very occasionally we can get a fold out of a 9, out of a pair of 9s, believe it or not. So I think that bet works 2 ways. If he has queen 10, he'll pay it. If he has aces, he'll pay it. If he has 2 pair, he'll call. I honestly think, though, that's one of those ones where the stronger your hand is, the worse that river seems for you. So I think I like betting there. I thought about raising the turn, but honestly, the only hand that realistically gets away is kings and aces, maybe. So maybe I should have raised a turn, but I wanted him to 3-barrel, honestly, and I think the club on the river just kind of took the wind out of his sails. Folds. Had a similar hand last night. Too bad it was against short stack that gave me 60 big blinds with 10-8 offsuit on a flush board. Ooh, set of ducks. Look at this set of deuces on 250 NLs. Quad deuces. This player's all in. He's got 2 pair. We got to hold. We hold. I'm going to check back. Hopefully he's got a 5. I'm just going to bet river. He calls. Deuce is undefeated. Sorry, I'm trying to answer a text. Yeah, I'm going to take 1. Ooh, what a 1 to take. I mean, if I check raise here. I don't think he even had an ace. He's not supposed to have an ace betting like this. Especially if he checks river, unless it's like super weak. Ace jack and you didn't bet the river? Wow, you're really bad, bro. Sitting at 1859. Not bad. What did we say? About an hour in, I was about even. An hour and 25 minutes later, I'm up like 2 buy-ins. Look at this. Another set. Come on, we should be able to get it in here. Do it. I mean, that's kind of better for him than me, because he's going to have a lot of king-queen. I'm going to go ahead and charge up draws. If he has ace-10 or 10-9, it's just too bad. 10-9 definitely gets there. I guess we just try to get paid by 2 pair. Gut shot and nut flush draw. Aces? Are you slow rolling? Is that what you were doing? Dude had aces and almost folded it 3 times. That's fucking hilarious. I'm just gonna check this. Yeah, this guy... Look at this. He didn't re-raise, he just called. And then I went bet, jam. And he's sitting there with aces. That is... I mean, I'm so glad I cracked him. But he did everything he could to get cracked. Like, no 3-bet pre-flop, no raise on the flop. Like, yeah, I can have ace-king there, but I can also have king-queen. I can also have... ace-10, I can have anything. There's so many 2-pair combos. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I can have king-jack, queen-jack. I can have pocket 7s. I can have everything. Like, he literally just let me have everything. Look at this guy, ultra trapping. Never even bet it. I guess that shows you how aggressive people think I am. I don't even bet their hand. Ace-king on the old 50, you know. Young Jay raising again. He's super active, so we don't really want to play monster pots. This 3-bet is hilarious. I'm just going to call. I could definitely 4-bet, but I think he's trying to ISO versus Young Jav. So I think we're better off keeping our range wide, leaving bluff opportunities out there. Every days he'll overbet if he's got a pair here. Like, he'll bet 2/3 or bigger. I'm going to go ahead and bet small, make it look like I have a full house. Young Jav could definitely stick around. He can definitely have all pairs. I think when he goes away, we should be good here. Yep. That's why we didn't 3-bet the ace-king, man. Keeping that range super wide. I like it. It's a tricky spot. It's a very tricky spot. Should I call this? Yeah, I guess. If it was 5s or lower, I think I would have just folded it. But the 7s can stand up on their own quite a bit. Kind of depends how he bets. Just check. Unless he has pocket 10s, I don't see. Maybe aces. You can have it now. Yeah, he could have aces and have decided to check flop and freak out on turn. 1875. Right now. Oh, god damn it, I got sat out. Well, I guess you know what? I'm gonna go pee. I'll take that as fortuitous. So I'm gonna go pee here in a second when I'm off all the tables. Right? Is that all of them? Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, this table died. Get on this one. Not a great table, but hey, posted into 2 pair. Another 3-bet pot with Quinlan Incredible. Perfect flop, except for it doesn't have a 5. 5. Oh. Get 3-bet. Absolutely gonna call. Hit a jack. 5-4, queen 10. Like, this is the kind of garbage that's going on. God, why couldn't a 5 come off? Really? You're overbetting? Okay, fish. If they had just bet the pot, I would have called. But when they bet more than the pot, they're just like Spazatron. I think that's going to be my project after, well, I'm going to be streaming a couple times today, but after I stream, make that be right back screen. Oh. God damn it. God, the 5 and the 7 look so good. It's just so goofus. Where are we at? 1861. I really shouldn't be limping along with these people, but I keep getting the right situations and price. I should have just raised this myself. But whatever. I think it's fine. I mean, I know it's fine to call now, but I probably shouldn't be limping behind a limper with a short stack. Because he might 4-bet here, and then I have to just give it up and just throw away a blind. But he's limp folding. It's kind of hilarious. Every day is kind of a donkey. I don't know if I would automatically do this with a pair. Because this motherfucker does some weird shit. Plus, what action are you gonna get? Like, unless you have exactly like 7s or 8s, I don't know if I like it. Hey, Beard That Is Evil, thank for the follow. Much appreciated. Is that what that said? The Beard That Is Evil? Let me see here. I can look through my... See, where's the recent? Is it under data reports? Activity feed. There we go. The Beard That Is Evil. Thank you very much. Kangs. Oh, 3-bet it. Spooky or Spocky. Not the worst. There are some king queens. There's more 2 pairs and set combos from Quinlan. So when he calls, I think we check turn and bet river. He can have 10-9. He can have ace-10. He can have king-10. He can have queen-jack for sure. He's taking a long time. I think I'm going to check this one. I was going to bet it. He can definitely have some single pair hands, like 5s. Look at this, I flopped the straight. And we're going to bet. I have to call this. Just because, yeah, he's going to have so many busted draws. Alright, we'll just call this one because it is possible for somebody to have 6-7. Paired board on the river shouldn't be too scary. Wow, did you really raise me with just the ace? You did. Wow, that turn really killed my action. He raised me with the bottom end, with the fucking wheel. That's hilarious. Air Balcon coming out of first. I do think we want a 3-bet. Even though he's coming out of first. I mean, I was going to say he's a donkey, but he took that long. This fucker loves to flop. Alright, let's just, whatever. Oh, missed a hand. Hey, this table's done. This guy's just gonna flop so fucking much, it's ridiculous. So I think 3-betting. Look at this, I got timed out on the ace king here. Look at this. Even had the ace of clubs. Somebody show me pocket fours. Queen on the turn's kind of nice. Really? Three-bet this. Oh, you had to set. Okay, that makes sense.
Scooch. Scooch, chooch.
Oh, ooh, gut shot straight flush royal. Well, if there was ever a gamble spot where we'd have to protect an overpair of queens or kings, this is it. So this is kind of an equity smash, and we just take it down. There's just no point in doing anything else. And if we obviously aren't folding if he jams. His fur really looks great. I just got to look at it. All in his chest and everything.
Oh, yeah. Came in pretty quick, too.
Yeah. I was really worried that wasn't going to grow back.
His hair does pretty good with growing back. Remember the diaper thing?
Yeah. He just looks so beefy now. He's a beefy boy.
Put your dick away. Oh,
he's got his wiener out. Choochie's horny.
He hasn't humped in a while.
I'm feeling good. Got all my fur back. That's my power. Makes me horny. Makes me a horny boy.
Can we stop? Can we stop? It's making me nauseous. It's grossing me out.
Check out my red rocket.
No, come on. I can't handle that.
Yeah, I knew he was bullshitting here. It's hilarious that he gets a chop. I should have bet the river, but fuck it. There are some two-pair combos that I could have been beat by, but not fucking many. This is kind of weird. I want to call it. Yeah, he hit the fucking... Oh, he made two-pair on the flop. That's fine. See, now there's more 6-max. It's so fucking crazy how quickly they go down and come back up. I'll take this 50 and L because we're about to get off at least one of these. Yeah, this one. Double up and ditch on the big money table. And I guess this table's fucking done. Jeez. Yeah, there's more 9-max. God damn, everybody's just jumping around. And then on this fucking table? Nice. Yep. 6-max. backdoor flush draw and the ace. Not too bad. Oh, 6 max. First hand I got aces. Bring this down. It's my first hand so I can overplay and get called. Look at this turn. I'm not even going to bet it. I don't want to blow off my equity. Well, first hand on the 6 max. Oh, come on, hold. Hold. Fuck. That's brutal. Wow, he gut shotted Queen Jack. I have to make trip aces on the river. That's fucking brutal. It's the first hand, of course I can overplay it. I like how he was just calling pre-flop to trap and then trapped himself into a fucking 90% or 90% loss. Then he fucking pulled it out. That was free money. The Queen Jack isn't such a, you know, ridiculous thing. It's fine. Like, he can absolutely have that. I'm just so surprised when people just open that shit. It's just like it's just annoying. It's 1863.
Get off me, Sergeant. Thank you.
Oh god, look at this garbage. I raised pre-flop, check flop, bet turn, bet river. He only min-clicked me on the river. That's the only hand I'm gonna call him with his ace jack. Everything else I'm gonna re-raise with. It's funny though. We could have gotten so much more. Like, I'm betting, so I obviously have something. There's trips on board. You have top full. Why not fucking just jam all the money in? Like, because I'm supposed to have a 10. It's not like folding a jack or overpair there would have been easy either. Now this fucking guy left. Four is nice. Huh. Don't need that table. I'm gonna close these blinds a little bit. It's fucking blinding.
I was surprised they were open. Did I open them? Were they open when you came
You
in?
must have, because I don't think I opened it. I wouldn't open them that wide.
I was awake this morning, but I don't think I was actually. I think I was kind of sleepwalking a little bit. Like, I was awake, but I wasn't coherent. I don't remember any of it.
You were getting some good sleep when I went to bed. Like a lot of that.
When you went to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I woke up this morning. Fucking hate you. Yeah, I woke up kind of early. Very, very early. And you got up to use the bathroom. And I thought you were up from the morning, and I was like, oh. we should go for a bike ride. Well, that was the thought, and then I was like, I'm gonna ask him if you'd be up for that sometimes. Maybe we should get you a bike.
I mean, I actually want a bike, but
Mom and Terry got 3 bikes on the patio.
I don't think they're my biggest fans right now.
What are you talking about? Why did they say something? Oh. Well, I can ask them.
No. Talk about it later.
Well, then can we get you a bike? Would you be up for that?
Yeah.
Because every once in a while, you know, we both wake up really early. We could go. Especially now it's cooling off.
Right. That's a nice point. Wow, you did have ace king. How did this pot stay so small? What the fuck? He just called. Then he just called. And then he bet small. And then he just checked. What the fuck is that? Do you not know what ace king is? A lot of these guys 50-0, especially during the day, are super scared of being second bested, but that's just a waste. I mean, that's...
I'm not getting it. You get down and get it. Sergeant, go on. Go on. Move.
I mean, it could have been anything. It's just always a flush draw. I could have bet whatever, but I'd rather just jam, and occasionally you get called by weird pairs and shit like that. Player's so short I don't want to raise it and get jammed on just by garbage. It's so hard to say if I should call this. He bets such weird shit that he's not going to bet less than second pair, I don't think. He's just always going to bet through the turn. no matter what, which is a fairly good blanket policy for WSOP. I kind of 90% of the time I'm the same way, but he's literally 100%. Like, he would be betting this one, which is ridiculous. Open ender. Well, I guess that's a double gut, technically. He's got to check and lose to an ace or pair of fives or something. Great bluff, bro. See, you don't have to do that to play the bluff there. You could just go half pot and keep it simple, but he's trying to, like, overthink it. Whatever. Thing is, he can have flush draws. He can have queen. He can have. Honestly, he can have Jack 10 as well. So, I think when we see the overbet jam, it's not great to call it, but I absolutely can't fold the Jack 10 once I've taken this line. Even versus that player, I've seen them specifically like lose their mind with aces or you know, ace queen in that spot. So if they weren't the original raiser, it would have been a different story. It's just kind of meh. It's a cooler. Shouldn't be trying that hard to fold trip jacks. Start 3-betting in here more. What's up, Chloroform?
Hello there.
Look at that turn. This is one of those ones where if I just turn to set to beat me, it sucks, but a lot of times he's going to end up having two pairs now, especially. So we're just going to go big. He can even jam, and I can still call because of ace-10 and ace-8 and ace-4. But I mean, if he's calling on that flop, we have to bet the river. Could have bet smaller, but I just didn't think he'd go for it. I think he has to believe that I'm bluffing. So I am at 1841. It's not a big deal. It's just losing the aces versus ace king down here and those jacks, or the jack 10, where I was out kicked. About ace 9 7. That'd be a great flop. Well, I got the 9. I guess we just bet super small. We got two players who call to raise behind. Ace should be more me than them, so we're hoping that they go apeshit with their set here. Sometimes we just kill action, but if they have the flush draw, they're not going to go anywhere. So I like the bigger bet there on the turn. Like the oversized bet, 75, 80%. Just because if they're calling on the flop, they're supposed to have something. But I don't know. Maybe I did it a little bit too quick. Yeah, maybe I should have gone like around 7 and change to get called by some pairs. All right, can the kings hold up? Can the kings hold up on this one? Look at ace is the first hand and got cracked by ace king. I don't know how often you're gonna fight me. I want to limp. Get 6. Gut shot, backdoor flush, pair. Spectrofact's raising on the draw, so he's supposed to have 8-7. He's supposed to have hearts. I mean, that c-bet is just dumb. Appreciate you guys coming out, chilling. Getting some of the worst boards to fucking c-bet. Got some great turns. I mean, sometimes he's got a full house, but a lot of times it's just two pair and we just beat that. Let's see, we'll find out what he had in a second here. He probably had something like king jack, or he could have even had 10 jack, which is really kind of brutal for him. Let's find out. Ace jack. Wow. Okay. Kind of makes sense. I think we want to bet here. This was a small open and then a check. Very dry flop. It's kind of the example everybody gives. You know, paint 7 deuce. Yeah, that's working. Guess we could turn that a little bit up. Just a little bit. Test. Yeah, that's right. Gotten a lot of my hands on these two tables out of first. Just repping the ace king. 1850 currently. Kings again. I have had aces, kings, and kings on this table. In like 30 hands. This is how the first aces went, all in pre-flop. Okay. I'm gonna raise big. This player tends to overflop. Check. Yeah. He can have some pairs, but you can also have like king queen. Hey, look, king queen. I didn't even come up with another scenario. It's like, yeah, king queen. That's why you don't play it out of first, man. If he had check flop, I'd be more worried about it, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. I just don't see every day's 3-betting too much out of line, so we get a good price here on a gut shot. Backdoor die or backdoor hearts. Check the turn. He can give up a lot here and we can steal the river. I don't know if we need to, so I'm going to check. Now that I hit the 9, I think we just check and win. Yeah, he's going to have ace-queen a lot. Ace-king, wow. I mean, it's almost the same thing, but ace-queen I would have expected more for the instant back-off. But there was no reason to bet the river. Three bet. It's a little bit big. I don't know what the fuck took him. I mean, he really likes to flop. That's why I went bigger, but I actually went a little bit. I went one blind bigger than I would have. Fuck is that? I don't know if I want to 3-bet. Okay, well, Credible did it for me, so these two jokers can have anything. Got the ace king versus the jacks over here, and we win. Raise. That's not bad. The problem is these two jokers can have 2-pair combos as well as sets. So I don't know how often we see this get checked through. I do think I want to bet half pot. So I got a min raise from Quinlan, and I 3-bet, and he 4-bets. I think we just want to call. Spade's okay. He checks. I'm going to check this one back. Spade's nice. Credible can absolutely have all flushes. I think we're just going to call here. Yeah. Yeah, he's also going to have removals. Well, that was easy. Oh, you rivered a straight. Good for you. Why are you 4-betting King 10 suited versus me? I told you he was pissed off with me 3-betting him. That's why I didn't do it over here. And then Credible lost his fucking mind. I think we definitely earned one of these.
Pay that man his money.
So we get the call. I'm going to check back. He's going to have some jacks. He's going to have some threes. He's going to have some 5-6. Yeah, he's going to have the same hand a lot. That's kind of interesting. I would have expected a lead or a check raise on that flop. That's kind of suboptimal there. It's not that I expect him to be perfect, but it's just kind of... you kind of minimize your risk, but also minimize your profit potential. Like it's not great. Get on these waiting lists because I'm going to get off 2 of these tables. We're at 1938 now, so we're doing pretty good. We're up about 150. So what is that? Three buy-ins. I am going to 3-bet Rushmore here, even though we're already heads up. I think it gives us more opportunity. Alright, we're going to close this one. He jams. This is a lot of flush draws, like a lot of flush draws that I'm actually ahead of, like with the ace high, but I think we're just going to... I think that's because we 3-bet. He can also have some like over pairs, like, you know, whatever. Look at this, aces again on this table. I have run so poorly on this table and gotten such great hands. I've had aces now twice, kings twice, ace king 3 times. I'm just gonna look like I'm full of shit. Alright, so we can lock up that one and this one as well. And I'm on the list for a bunch more 50 and Ls. Just give me a second, I'll fill in the screen. So we're gonna play this one over here and this one over here. I'm gonna bet. It looks a little weird, but they're just the wrong size. I'm not going to resize them. We should be able to get onto those 50 and Ls pretty quickly. Plus, little tables, little bets. 6 is okay. Check. Check. The thing about that ace-king that worked well, the ace-king suited where I made the nut flush and he just donkeyed into me on the turn, and he was going to go for it on the river even if he hadn't hit the straight, I believe, is because I checked the flop. Like, if I'd c-bet the flop, he just completely gives up because I'm supposed to have pairs. But by just by just checking the flop, I was able to go for my equity. Like, there's no need to semi-bluff there when I'm in position. Super short stack. I don't love it, but I do think we can call. He's just going to spaz most of the time here. He doesn't have enough left, so we're just going to let it go. It's fine. I think it's fine to take that flop and then just get away from it. If you guys heard that, but that really hurt. Felt good, but whew, needed that to crack. Got pinched a nerve in my shoulder. Slept on it wrong. Yeah. Worst card in the river. Can't even call that. I guess we can size these up a little. Yeah. More 9 max. No, I don't think so. We can take another 6 max, I guess. Move this one off screen. Do. Yeah, that's fine. just waiting on a 50 and L. I mean, what, can't flop quads? Do. Can maybe futz around with the short stacks. Ooh, great raise. This is a great example of not letting the turn scare you. So I raised pre-flop and then bet the flop big. And the thing is, when you hit top pair with the best kicker, you have to get all your value. So when the king hits the turn, I just went ahead and bet again for half pot. I'm still just as confident because he's just going to raise me here with king jack. You know what I'm saying? But that's really the only hand I'm worried about unless there's a set, and that's just we're going to fold anyway. We'll kind of get a way out on the turn because it looks like at best we have ace king. Man. Sweet, lots of people. Check, check, fold, fold. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Hello there.
Hello there. I have like 3 more of those commands that I'm going to be adding in the next day or two. I've just been having a problem with the software. Look at this. This is the 3rd time I've had aces on this fucking table in just about 45 hands. The first one got cracked. This guy snap calls me. Okay. Hold. Revenge. Wee. Love that. Sitting at 1949. So what is that, like $167 so far for a head? In about 2.5 hours. Oh, there's my 50 and L. Oh, and I like this seat. Put me to the left of the money and to the right of a fucking donkey. Yeah, I'm just going to pull this one straight off, though. Alright, missed the flop. These players are kind of mismatch interesting. I think that's the only thing I can call them. Like there's some people are doing a loose style, others are doing a very aggressive passive, or some are playing like a loose passive style and the other ones are playing like a tight aggressive style, but at the same time they're evening out to the same moves, so it's kind of not confusing, but it's fucking up game flow really bad. So it makes for no action when there should be action, like top pair versus top pair top kicker versus 2 pair or something like that. Like those hands aren't getting as big as they should, but other hands where it's like you know, straights versus, you know, flushes and things like that. So many people are playing weird combos that they're not seeing the fact they can absolutely be beat. So it's interesting. It's one of those weird ones. Like here with the combo draw, this is kind of the ideal scenario if we were in a multi-way pot. He bets kind of big. I think I want to just call. Just because he should have a lot of kings here. I don't know. Doesn't matter much now unless he has kings, right? Question is, do we raise? I mean, I guess it kind of depends what he bets. He checks. I'm just going to bet half pot for value. He is going to check raise this with hands I can beat, believe it or not. Aces. I just feel like he was like, I didn't want to raise the turn because I didn't know if we were similarly on draws or if he had a king. So it's kind of, look at this, top pair and the nut flush draw. So I didn't want to raise it just because, you know, whatever. Trip aces and the nut flush draw. Yeah. You can't really trap that. You just kind of have to, you know, smash the money in. Is there any more 6-max? No. But this table has been a kind of a shit show for me, and it's kind of awkward, so I'm just going to get off of it. Alright, we're going to limp another king with our buddy here. I suppose there's worse bluffs, but I don't know what they are. Get 3-bet by Spy Hop. King's pretty nice. I'm just going to keep checking because he's supposed to be trapping a king after he raises pre-flop. I kind of just want to see his hand, though. Like, does he have, like, pocket nines here, ever? I kind of got to see it. Ace 9. Okay, so it's just a raggy kind of... we're going to go ahead and bet like we have the king. Nice. That's so weird. I almost folded to this guy because of the way he timed out his donks. Like, I raised it pre-flop. I had king queen. It came off king 5, deuce 9 8. But his timing here with this, like, he donked right into me full pot twice. And it's like, if the ace comes off, do you really think you're going to be good a lot? Because, I mean, he limp called a raise. That's kind of... I mean, I know he's trying to see it all the way down, but don't I have just ace king there a ton? So, like, if the ace comes off, aren't you just fucked? Sitting at 1960 now. Man, lots of folks here. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't followed it yet, make sure you follow the YouTube, ! links in chat, LANKS. And follow the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, what else? Twitter. I do make edited content out of a lot of hands. Some of it's instructional, a lot of it's just for fun. I'm not really trying to teach anybody anything other than, you know, please bring lots of money. Do we have any more 9-max? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're going to get on these waiting lists. I'm going to bring this one down. Okay. I can't believe this guy's calling everything. I mean, like, he's a 60 big blind shooter. He only buys in for 60 big blinds no matter what limit he plays. He plays up to 100 NL. Look at this. I would have won this. Unless this guy's just sitting on queens. You could definitely be sitting on queens, right? You're supposed to have kings there a lot, though. I think I may have folded the winner. Although it's a good fold pre-flop, it just would have been unlucky. Plus, when your head's up, he's supposed to be stronger, right? Checking the flop, so he could have had queens for sure. Okay, I wasn't going to defend, but I'm more likely to believe that there's a king here than here. Some limp pots, I think we can lead the jack. Can just kind of ABC it. Gonna be up against a lot of flush draws. Make the straight. I'm just gonna go ahead and bet. Fairly easy to call that. Should be good unless he has 9s or 10s. Oh, we got the 9. Check raising. All right, well, you don't have enough. We're all in. Diamond, king, 10. Thank you. So full house. Can definitely be up against ace deuce or whatever. I don't think we're really folding here. I mean, he's all in ace 9 or ace deuce. That's really it, right? So I don't think we're folding. Hold. Thank you. I'm surprised this guy did that. I think he laid down an ace, which is great because less things to worry about. Let me see here. I have to find something for somebody. Excuse me. So we're going to get off this table. We got to double up. 1989 we are at. open. I'm going to sit out the fish left here anyway. I'm going to go ahead and make notes on that one later. And close that one. Bring this down. I'm trying to do 8 things at once. I think we're just going to go ahead and get our value while we can. Get called. I mean, the 7's not bad. I am going to check it, though, because there are some King 9 kind of scenarios. The Queen's not great because King Queen can absolutely be there. I think we bet half pot just to get called by random kings. I think if we get raised, we're fucked. Obviously, 10 Jack raises. Obviously, there are some bluffers in here, but not many, right? Yeah. He's going to have King 10 a ton, King Jack. He's going to have some suited Queen 9. That's not 2 pair, bro. If I have a king, you don't have 2 pair. That's kind of hilarious, though. Thanks for the payoff. Queen 9. Sorry, I'm looking for something. I swear I'm paying attention. Set out here. Ah, ace jack. Come on, 5. Nope. 2003 we are currently at. So I'm looking for a video here. The fuck is this called? Okay, here it is. Fold, check. Pot, what do you got? Check. Let's just go ahead and bet. I'm not going to bother with this one. Okay, let's get more tables up. Might be good here. Sometimes you got like 6, 7. There's a lot of ace rags though. I don't think you need to bet here though. If you have an ace high, you might even check. I would check king high. And this guy, he usually bets flop and turn every time. So yeah, ace high, right? You don't need to bluff it, man. You should have. Like you should have bluffed the flop. But you don't need to bluff the river, that's for sure. Alright, so we got 2 of those. 6 max. We're going to try to get back on those. I don't know if I can get on these, because we got a rat hole. Do I want another 50 and 0? I'm gonna try. Raise. Let's see, we got kings and no action. I have no idea which of these tables I've doubled on yet. I have zero concept. We got another 10L. I think we just bet half pot. And I do think we just go for value. Yeah. Okay, so we do have a 6 max. I don't know if I can get on it. Let me see. Nope, I gotta wait 22 minutes. Fold. Check. Absolutely raise this. Look at that 9. I mean, if you're calling on the flush draw on the flop, you should call on the turn, so I think he just has a queen, which makes me want to bet less, but I really can't because the club draw kills the river, so we're trying to get him to just jam in. Oh. Check. All right. Fold. Check. I mean, this guy is just goofy with his min bets all the time. I should be good here. Unless my 8 is outkicked. Ace 4. Like, he had the nut flush draw, and it's like, you're not even making an attempt to steal it, man. Like, if he bets big on the turn and river, he just wins. Like, nobody calls with the 8 there. It's just silly. Dun, 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 dun. What are we doing here? Let's see. Fold.
I want sushi.
Well,
My mouth needs it. Is that really how a sunflower blooms? Oh, that's weird.
why? What's weird about it?
I don't know. Have you ever seen a sunflower bloom?
Yeah? They grow all over Florida.
Maybe I don't know.
The freakiest thing.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
But you know, daisies and sunflowers are a little weird to me. They've always been a little weird to me. It's that center part really freaks me the fuck out. I can't really deal with it.
that's where the seeds are.
It's freaky. It's like furry, and then it has like tentacles and shit. I don't like it.
The freakiest thing is there's actually fields of sunflowers that get grown for the seeds in Florida, and you know it's a industry, but we drove past them for, I think, when I went to the Boca Nova campus, and in the morning they would be facing the road, and in the evening they would be facing away.
Oh goodness.
And our
Because of their photo something. What are
well, they follow the sun.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that,
There's a
but
word for that.
I have no idea.
Oh.
But it basically they're following the sun. But our science teacher mentioned it to us, I remember, and said if you ever drive down blah 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 this way, you'll see those fields, and when you go home. And he was right. And, we all noticed it. And then he showed us the video the next day of the time lapse, and you literally watch them lean nothing. They're turning their head.
Oh.
Like, it's crazy, like, because, you know, they're just a long stick with the big flower on it. You know, they literally, it's like...
Right.
It's very weird looking. Yeah, if you guys ever want to be freaked out, just look up sunflower time-lapse. Well, you know, those ones that you like, the Stargazer lilies, those bloom.
Yeah, they're a little freaky to me, too.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of... Alright, let's gamble. Wow, he actually had it. Ace. Oh, the ace would have been amazing there. I mean, if you're going to defend with 10-5 of spades, congratulations there. But he's got a short stack. Did he really... Wait a minute. How did that hand go down? I got to see this. Fold here, I'm going to fold there, I'm going to fold there, I'm going to fold there. So wait a minute. How did this go down? Did he limp it or did he get posted? No, he limped it and called the raise and then jammed. The only way he gets called is if I have the ace of spades. That's really funny. Do I want this third 50? It's kind of a good one. We're going to call here. Check. I'm going to move this table off screen. Look at that 5. I mean, it's not great because he's going to be afraid of me having a deuce. And I guess on super rare occasion, he can have a set or a deuce. A set of aces, I mean. He can also have flushes now. Queen's bad. Yeah, he's just going to check back a ton, though, here. He should have, like, 10s or something. Kings! Wow. I'm surprised it went that... Man, if the heart doesn't hit the river, I'm definitely making some money. Everybody just got off all the 50 and L's. That's crazy. Yeah, so these three on the right are all 50 and L now. And these are 10 and L's. And there's no 6 max. So it's 50 and L or 10 and L. Because 6 max just isn't going. Ace King. Wow, this money was going in. Okay. Just found out there's a massive micro series on GG starting tomorrow. First event is a 10K guaranteed $1.88 tournament. Jesus. I guess we just bet here. And this player likes to 3-bet, but he doesn't follow up when he misses. I just stole another one on the side table from him because of the same thing. Starts Sunday. Yeah, they usually do start on Sundays. Big tournament series. Somebody should start him on a Monday because I imagine you'd get better action. Well, I guess only from the hardcores. Over 60K guarantees for $10 entries on Sunday. 5 or 6 tournaments. Crazy. Wow. Wish I could play on GG. It's almost worth a VPN. Yeah, I haven't flipped one as well. Just gonna call here. Check. You definitely check the suited ace here. Calls. We bet the river like we have a 10. I mean, unless he flopped a set, I don't see us getting raised. He could be contemplating it with ace high, like the ace king of diamonds or something. I do get some calls out of Drew there. I've kind of adjusted versus him. Look at his aces. I've kind of adjusted versus him, but he hasn't really adjusted versus me. I think it's just a matter of his patience. So, I get there. I guess we can go for a little value on this river. Come on, Sabringer. No. No real action on the aces on other tables. Except for that 6 max. Ooh, look at that. 199696. It's funny because if he starts with a pair, he's ahead. Unless he has exactly pocket 5s, and even then he's got super equity on me. Like his 8s, his 9s. 8s, 9s, 10s, 6, 3s, 4s, 5s, deuces. It's not exactly an auto fold. But it is a fold. It's just that's one where the flop's so low. After the deuce hits the turn, like it's, and then he bombs the river. It's like it's either a 5 or a set that made a full. It's never even pocket 8s there. you called this way, you gonna fold? Really? The fuck are you calling for? Check. I think I only get raised here, honestly, by full houses. I seriously don't think an ace is going to raise me here and bluff me off. This guy just dead jams. I've been whacking on it. He's 4 minutes on the table. I mean, some people just do this with kings and aces off the bat. Fold. Gonna fold. Fold. Check. Fold. GG has really good daily guarantees. I'll bet. Tools, docs, profile, view, file, settings, output. Ooh, set of 8s. Quad 8s. I'm just going to call this one. I could 3-bet it for sure. Got opened, called. Wow, full pot? That's supposed to be more bullshit than anything. The player behind calling I don't like. Really? This guy's really getting tired of this. I think we just check behind, hope for no club, and call river bets. Wow, really? Really? I mean, unless he hit a set of 6s. I mean, this seems so sus. The problem is the guy behind. Yeah. If the guy behind wasn't there, I think I would have went for it. Okay, well, I have the same situation down here again. This fucking maniac went all in with pocket 7s, got called by kings. Look at that. Is he just going to go now? He should. So Scrooge had kings last time when he played it this exact way. Let's check turn. He can have some jacks. Wow. That is a huge bet if you're really strong. Okay. Little bad run there. It's this guy getting in the middle that I don't understand what's going on. This guy just fucking jams. Glad I didn't have fucking queens. Because this fucking idiot just dead jams this flop. Look at this shit. And it's so easy because nobody has... Unless I have a jack, nobody has a jack here. So him jamming those sevens, it's like, what's the point? And he's just going to get snap called by any fucking pair. That's annoying. Oh, look at this. Bottom end of a straight flush. Straight flush, and it's the second nut. I have had to 3-bet on this table so many fucking times. Oh no, that was this table. These players are starting to open way too small because of the 1 or 2 guys who know what they're doing by betting small. This guy, seriously? I mean, I think he's doing this with all pairs. I kind of want to call this, but it's just pure gambling. He's got a pair. It's like 8s or something. Just look up on Bovada. They have 5% rake, whereas the other one is 6.5. Personally, I've never really whatchamacallit. I've never really cared much about rake. But your reward points are only for tournament tickets, right? Can I get cash back? Which I can get cash back, which is nice. Have ACR for rake back. Bovada has reward points, but don't get much micro stakes. No, you get rake back on both. I am definitely going to keep 3-betting the ace-queen. This is like the 5th time. Now you can use your reward points for anything on ACR. I'm going to go half pot. Having the ace of diamonds in my hand is nice. So I flop the straight on a monotone board, which is going to be kind of weird. He's got the straight and he's free rolling the fucking flush. That's funny. He check jammed. Really nice play by him. Although I can still have the ace of clubs with the straight as well. $19.72. Oh, you're talking about on GG. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Look at that 7. And I guess we just bet, right? Because we're trying to get fucking action from retards. Alright. I mean, if whatever, I have a set. If you have it, you have it. We're just gonna check back and then call off on the river. There's no way to fold here. 4-5. Look at that, he gut shotted it. I mean, he's only got 30 or what is that? 30 blinds on the table, so there's never any whatever. Look at Drew going broke with fucking top pair. Well, I guess he had the flush draw too. PokerStars is the same now, only tournament tickets for rakeback. Yeah, they do that box thing, right? On ACR, you get rakeback on everything. Literally. Well, use my code and you'll get it. My arm is killing me. I saw somebody post on Instagram, just a random poker player, that he was always filming the boxes that he opened, you know, on PokerStars, and he ended up getting one that entered him into a $1,000 tournament. It's fucking bananas. He said something like the biggest buy-in he's ever played is like $8. So hopefully he sold it, because you know, I mean, hopefully he won it, but honestly, if I was him, I'm not playing it, especially not on PokerStars. Foldy. I kind of want to see that one. Check. Wow. 4s and 8s, please. I mean, I'm supposed to have a lot of 8s. It's a nice bet, though. I'll give it to him. I'm going to check this one back. Just because King Queen's out there and I'm supposed to check Ace King if I have it. Spade's not great. The 9 isn't such a big deal. We're kind of just keeping this one small. If this guy jams, I'm going to call it with the Ace King. So this is kind of weird. I think I do have to call one. Jack's kind of okay. Although I'd rather it was a queen, honestly, because a jack kind of causes me problems sometimes. Just because there's less... Yeah, there it is. The flush, yeah. It has to be there. Got a second nut flush river here. I went bigger this time so he'd call me. Last time I went half pot, he just gave it up. Percentages might be off, but it's somewhere near that range. I mean, it's not bad. It's fairly standard, 5% or so. Now we get led at. Well, I'm just going to call. Definitely not folding. Yeah, just ace queen ready. Picked up the flush draw with me. Yeah. Yeah, the boxes do suck. Dun, 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 dun. Aces. Come on. They walk it. I think we can just call here. I'm gonna check this one. Ooh, top two-y. I have the ace of diamond or ace of hearts, so it's not such a big deal. Sometimes he has ace king, sometimes he has ace queen though. That sucks. Hey, KYKB, thank you, my man. Much appreciated for that subaroo. Did my alert go off? I have the new filter, so I don't know if it went off. Just gonna call. Yeah, I think it worked. There it goes. We just call here. 10's nice. I bet. I mean, he's calling, which is kind of weird. I'm going to go ahead and keep betting. He can definitely have pocket deuces, I suppose, but I think just betting big gets the most out of it. Nine months, that's crazy, man. Currently on a 9-month streak, 13 months overall. I think you might have been my first subscriber ever. Like, because I think you were subscribing before I came back in September. So thanks, man. You're a real one. that's kind of a big bet. I am going to raise it right off the bat. I mean, we're definitely not folding, so... Aces, yeah. God damn it, too many outs. So raise an early position in a 3-bet. I kind of think I want a 4-bet here. It's kind of rough because we're all in such early position, but I don't think I want to just call. Nice. Foldy, foldy. I'm going to check that one, pick up a spade. Yeah. I mean, how many full houses are we realistically up against? Not many. If we hit the spade, this guy's going to jam the river anyway, so I think we got to go for it. Funny enough, he's going to have a ton. He's going to have a ton of 7s and straights. So, I'm just going to let it go. I mean, this is kind of annoying because the players are in the blind. This is usually the kind of thing where I'm checking, but I think I'm going to go ahead and bet. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate the good lucks. Yeah, I think we just 3-barrel this. He's going to have too many 8s with nothing else. He fucking calls down with a 7. That's a joke. That 10 saved him. If the 10 doesn't hit, I fucking bet it for sure. That sucks. He's not supposed to fold with the fucking club draw, obviously. Fold, 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 check, fold. Checkity, checkity, checkity. We'll bet that queen. I mean, obviously calling here. I like the snap call for when the club comes off. I'm just going to check. You kind of got to be afraid to bet here if you don't have a 6, because I can have a 6, I can have all the clubs. You do bluff with just the ace of clubs, so I think I have to call a reasonable bet. Like 2/3. He can also have hit the jack and just back off. Yeah, I think he realized what was up there. What do you have, bro? Ace king, yeah. Alert went off. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I think it's unfair because he was subscribing before I was streaming in September. Queen 9's kind of nice. Check call with 2 pair. Check, check, check. I mean, I guess we just keep calling. That jack on the river sucks because he's just going to have pocket fucking 10s or something. 9-8, he outkicks me because of the runners. That's annoying. Got an ace-king race. Ugh, aces. Jack. Jack. I'm in the small blind, he's in the big blind. That's brutal. Ooh, we got the flush.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe he got away from it that quick. I really think he had a king. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, just about 1 year. I think I started mid-September since I've been back streaming. To be perfectly honest, like that's why you're seeing the improvements to the stream, is because I haven't put in the effort that I should have. So hopefully you guys are going to see a lot of improvements over the next couple months. Dun, 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 dun. Got shot, backdoor, strizzle. I mean, I can easily have 10 jacks, so can he. I don't think we want to fold, though. I think any pair is good. King's a bad card. King's a very bad card. If the board pairs or if a queen or a jack comes off, I think it's good. A jack is definitely good. But this is not. Oh, he hit the 7. That's why he bet again. I'm surprised he didn't bet the river then. He should only be good there. Appreciate all you guys being here, man. We're having fun. A little bit of a downswing from the peak of the day. I'm currently at 1947. We were at like 2002, I think, but no real big whatevers. I just kind of ended up in weird situations where I was 3-betting and then getting called 4 ways with ace queen. And it's like, that's not going to work out well. But yeah, we having fun. What do you guys think of the new stream setup? I really like it, and I've noticed that people are sticking around longer with the music and the overlay and all that kind of stuff. I still don't want to do the single table overlay because, one, it's too much to manage. It's like seriously too much for me to handle to play, 6 to 10 tables sometimes. Really with this? Should I just gamble with this fool? Alright, I'll fold. I should have gambled with him probably, but whatever. He's kind of a donkey. Crawley collie. Fold. Check. Fold. Call. I think we can bet the turn. Like we're just dodging 10s, right? I don't think we need to bet the river. I don't think anybody's gonna bluff. Gut shot. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing going on here. Man, my shoulder is killing me. Like, seriously. I'm gonna have to put some fucking ice on it. Check. I gotta cook tonight. We can absolutely bet here. Get called. The ace isn't the worst. I think we can check back. The 4 is pretty bad because 6-7 calls on the flop, 9-10 calls on the flop, which we beat. Jack's calling the flop. Yeah, this is, that's fine. It kind of makes me wish I'd bet the turn, but I don't know. guess this table died. I mean, that's just an awful... that's pretty bad. Well, I guess we're doing this because this guy's jammed every pair. What is this guy thinking about? 8-9? Hold. Hold. Bang! I mean, I said the guy's lost his fucking mind. He's just... I'll take that.
Pay that man his money.
Yeah, he's losing his fucking mind now. Check min raise? Alright, well, we're calling because it's $3. And we can pick up way too much equity. He can definitely have diamonds. Look at this, 9-10. He's versus kings again. Alright. We're going to go ahead and bluff this river. He cracked this one with 9-10. Wow, he flopped the straight. He could not fold it with a 4 flush on the board. He could not fold it. That's disappointing. God. That's upsetting. Fold, check. Get called twice here. Yeah, when you stopped streaming way back when they let everyone become affiliates, so I subbed a few months to see if we would get you back on Twitch. I didn't even watch Twitch after that. I didn't even watch Twitch after that. This fucking guy flops the fucking straight on me. Jesus Christ. A guy with $2 on the table. Now here's the question. If this guy jams on me for $100, do we call? No, it's not an issue. Oh, didn't mean to fold that. I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up. Calls. Can I have an ace dealer? See, the problem is I look like I'm so full of shit now on this table. There we go. This is fine. I mean, if he has ace jack or king queen or whatever, we're not getting away. We're just going to check the turn here. It should be a give up, and he should jam any value hand. I don't know what that was. I seriously don't know. So we've been going for about almost 4 hours now. So I want to ask you guys a question. I'm going to need to take a break, and I got to cook, and I got to eat, and come back later. I got to make notes, and I got to fix a few things on the stream. Hang on one sec here. That's annoying. It sucks because the queen comes off and I'm supposed to rep that. But he just decided to take the initiative. I could have just bet the flop. So I wanted to ask you guys if you'd be down to watch somebody new, brand new streamer. They're actually doing their first stream at this point. It's actual real life friend of mine, and would you guys want to see that for a host? Because I don't see much else that I'm gonna host around, so I think it'd be more fun to send them the host. But we're going to let you know how I did here. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it. I think I'm good. I'll let you guys know where I'm at here. Did pretty good. Hey, look at that. There's the 2001. All right, nice. So we made about $219 in about 4 hours. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Could have been better. I'm hungry for sure. A little bit of overplay in the middle, but I think I like it. I definitely want to come back later for another session. But until then, I'm going to send you guys off to the host. Be nice. Just say hello. You don't have to hang around for long. They're just doing their makeup and chilling and all like that. But it would be nice, and I want to show them how the rating system works. So I will see you guys later tonight, and say hi to my friend.